Live. Hey everybody, Josh Brown here, Managing Editor with Fishers Magazine. I'm joined today with Annabeth Stem, the Fishers Farmers Market Manager, and Fishers Parks and Recreation Director, Sarah Sandquist. Guys, thanks for taking some time to join us today.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, so we're talking about the Fishers Farmers Market. It's back this Saturday, right? Is the first market back, and usually a lot of people associate this with spring's back, summer's coming, hopefully nicer weather is coming soon, but the market is back this Saturday, and so we're chatting today just kind of about some of the new changes, new vendors, big changes with the market this year. So jumping into this, guys, I know a big change this year is kind of going green, right? You're encouraging people to go green this year, no more plastic bags. So maybe let's talk a little bit about what it went into that initiative and maybe how excited you are about that.
Absolutely. Well, as you mentioned, we're going to eliminate single-use plastic bags at the market. So, really it shouldn't look any different when you purchase products from our vendors. They will still put your pine and tomatoes in a bag. It just might be a paper bag. And with that, we are encouraging all of our attendees to bring their own bags as well.
We all those shopping bags that you have in the back of your car.
Right.
I can't tell you how many times I would hear that. Oh, they're in my car. Get them out of your car. Yeah. Bring them to the market. We're actually going to have some signage out at the parking areas. I know we're going to talk about parking later, but we're going to have some signage at the parking areas to remind people to get the bag out of the car and bring it to the market and fill it up and take it home and then come back the next week and do it again.
Yeah, and that's exciting. I mean, it's obviously, a lot of markets these days are going green, so it's great to see Fishers doing that. Now with that, you guys are kind of going to piggyback on a theme day with that, right? With the going green, so maybe talk a little bit about that.
We're starting, our first annual Green Fair is going to be on June 8th. Starting small this year, it's a piece of a bigger initiative. We're looking at all sorts of ways that the market can be more sustainable and promote sustainability and conservation. When you consider that we're a farmer's market and our farmers rely on the land to bring us all of that good produce, farmers markets really should be a leader when it comes to sustainability and conservation and caring for the earth. So we're starting small with the plastic bags. We'll be looking at other packaging. I know there's other markets. Broad Ripple, for example, has eliminated plastic straws. We've got that great paper straw vendor here in Indiana. So there's a lot of things we can do in the future. Our Green Fair will be introducing folks to, or inviting some of the area conservation and sustainability related organizations from Indiana to come and have a booth and share information with people. So we're still getting applications now. We'll have like organic farming people, then the Indiana Land Trust, the Central Indiana Herb Society, so a whole range of earth and environmental related organizations sharing information that day.
All right, awesome. That's going to be fun. Well, part of that too, right, is that that's not the only event going on throughout the farmers market throughout this year. A lot of themed events that go on each month. Maybe kind of give us some insight. I know some big ones are like the Kids Biz Day, right, where they kind of get to showcase some things. You got the Fall Harvest Fest in September. So maybe maybe some people who are watching, maybe families who've got kids, are looking to bring their kids and do some fun stuff. What are some events you guys have planned this summer?
So we start in May. Our first one on May 18th is the Health and Wellness Expo. That's an annual event that the market's done for, a number of years. And we've got health and wellness related organizations and businesses who will be here that day, sharing information about their products and services and general health and wellness tips and guidelines for people. We'll have kids activities like an fitness obstacle course, that kind of thing.
Fun.
So yeah, that's in May. June is the Green Fair that we've already talked about. July, our big event in July is Biz Kids Day, which is on July 20th. And we invite kid vendors from the Fishers area. Last year we had almost 40.
Wow.
I know, it was
the application
insane. And we're still getting applications in. The application deadline is June 20th, I think.
Okay, so June 20th, you have some time to prepare your.
So we invite kids who grow or make or bake an item a product that they'd like to sell. They set up booths and they sell just like any other vendor on that day.
Fun.
So yeah, it's a lot of fun. It is amazing to see the stuff these kids come up with. And the way they sort of set up their shop in their tent.
Right.
I mean, some of them go all out. It's really
signs
cool.
And decorations.
Oh yeah. It's a lot of fun. And then Fall Harvest Festival in September is just what it sounds like. By that time the mums and the pumpkins are here, and we do some games and kids activities, and actually Purdue Extension will be here that day talking about preserving food.
Okay.
We do some kids activities where they make homemade pickles, so it's kind of, looking towards the fall harvest and the end of the season.
A little bit educational maybe.
Exactly, yep. And then we'll close out the season at the very end of October with a monster market right before Halloween.
Fine.
So more details on that.
Kids
But there will
coming
be
out in
costumes
costume.
involved.
Fun.
Yes.
That's great.
Absolutely.
Well, part of the change this year too, right, is the location, right? We're out here, we've got the nickel plate amphitheater behind us, the location for the market this year. How exciting is that? This is finally finished. It looks fantastic. How excited are you guys to be out here now?
I know Annabeth is very excited
So
that we will have
glad.
one layout
Sure.
for the
Yeah.
year, but this space is great for the market. It's we love having the lawn for kids to run around
Yeah.
on, the ample space at the sidewalks to have the vendors on both sides, and then plenty of room for people to visit each vendor and not feel like they're cramped. We have entertainment lined up every week on the stage.
Right.
And so we're thrilled. And then additionally, around the amphitheater, we have so much parking available.
Yes.
Right here, nice and close, we have a number of parking garages with free covered parking in the Spark apartment parking garage, in the new police department garage.
That's the closest one for sure. It takes,
Yeah.
if you go in there and you come out literally right at the market.
And these are brand new. I mean,
Brand
Spark
new.
Apartments just this year, and then even the police department. I mean, they're both nice.
Yes,
Covered
lots of
parking
spots.
garages.
So we encourage everyone, and it's free parking, covered free parking.
It's nice when you get back to your car and the seats don't burn you when you
Right,
get in
yeah.
because it's in the garage.
Especially in that July heat. Yeah.
Yes, that's my
It will
favorite
be
thing.
warm.
Yeah, it will be
one of
warm.
these days.
Yeah.
Hopefully soon, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, let's talk. You mentioned the vendors and everyone out here. Something we haven't gotten into. More than 50 vendors this year, right? Plenty of new ones as well. Maybe give some people some insight into some new vendors they'll get to see this year.
So we have one new farm vendor, Christopher Farm out of Modoc. They're an organic farm vendor that I'm really excited about. They've been in and out of markets in the area. It's actually a woman-run farm.
Oh, cool.
Wendy Carpenter is the farmer. So yeah, and most of the folks that work there are women. So that's kind of a bonus as far as I'm concerned. So we've also got Native Bread, a gluten-free bread vendor who I believe they're at Broad Ripple, has experience in some other area markets. We've got some local folks coming. One that I'm most excited about, we have a new company, because part of our mission is to encourage and help grow new businesses in the area, be sort of an accelerator for new businesses. And we have a young family who started a nut butter, so peanut butter, almond butter, that kind of nut butter company, so that you'll be able to buy their nut butters. It's Nora Lee Company. It's named after their 2 or 3 year old daughter, Nora Lee, who is a kick. She came to the vendor meeting and had a lot to say. So Nora Lee's great. So they'll be selling their nut butters, and they're also going to sell grilled nut butter sandwiches. So another breakfast option, which I think will be really exciting because we've got Skillington Farms and Old Major and Walking Waffle. We've got a number of breakfast options, but it'll be nice to have one more to maybe keep the lines just a little bit shorter.
Well, maybe incentivize people to get there a little earlier
Exactly.
too.
Right.
Yeah.
To get some of that breakfast. Yeah.
Come for breakfast, listen to some music, and then
Yeah.
take home a bag of tomatoes, sweet corn,
Yeah.
cucumbers, all that good stuff.
Well, and another option that we've added into the market this year is we'll be accepting SNAP benefits.
Okay.
So mostly the farm vendors will be able to accept them. It won't be available for all of our vendors.
Actually,
Right.
it's anything other than concession style food.
Okay.
So folks who
Okay.
have SNAP, which is food stamps,
Right.
can come to the farmers market, to the Parks and Rec tent at the market, and we swipe their card, and then we give them tokens that they can spend just like cash.
Awesome.
And we've also got Market Bucks. We've got 2 different kinds of tokens. We've got some Market Bucks tokens that we use for kids' activities and promotions, and we also sell as gift certificates. So if you're looking for the perfect gift
There you go.
for the foodie in your life or someone who loves the market,
Yeah.
we'll sell you a bag of tokens that they can spend at the market. And it's a gift certificate, but it's in a fun little bag.
Right.
With, makes it kind of cool that way too.
Fun. That's awesome.
So, yeah.
Well, this is great. Well, there you have it. I mean, those are the big changes with the market this year. It's starting again this Saturday, 8 to noon, right?
8 to noon and running all the way through the end of October
Yes.
at the amphitheater
Another
this
big
year.
change. All the way through October. So no fall split up market. It'll just go all the way through the end of October. And we'll be able to experience the farmers market every Saturday. Thank you guys so much for taking some time to join us.
Thank you
and
for
talk.
having us.
You're welcome. Thanks for having us.
We'll
So-
see you Saturday.
Yes. see everyone Saturday. Hopefully everyone that's watching, come on out, and obviously everyone will be praying for warmer weather soon. We're getting there. Everyone hold on.
You know that's what's going to happen. It's going to go from 65 to 85
There's
in
not
like
going
a
to be
week.
any between, yeah.
Right.
We're not going to get to
No
adjust
spring.
at all.
Yeah,
It's
no.
just going to go right to heat, but I think we'll all be thankful to get out
Yeah,
of this cold
I'm ready.
rainy weather. Yeah.
I'm ready.
Well, thank you everybody for joining us and watching. And again, look out for the market to start this Saturday and come on out and enjoy it with your family and friends. We'll see you soon.